Wait. Okay. So here was the slide. We ended here. Anyway, so now today we will, do some practical, other than going through the slide. We will, filter out the keywords. We will, finalize the one keyword we are looking for, and then, how we can sort the best keyword for our blog or the website. Okay. So other than going through the slide, I will simply jump into the practical part. So that would be more easy. But before that, I wanted to show, one thing, the truth about the keyword research. Okay. So nitty gritty truth about keyword research. I wanted to make sure that you get the, exact idea of what it means, not like it's a definition, but the overall, the gist, the conclusion of the keyword research. Most people think that keyword research is the only thing and they can achieve anything with this, but here are some truth. People have a myth in their mind, so I wanted to clear that so that you could get that idea. Most people, even though they did SEO part, but they are not aware of this thing, so I wanted to make sure that you get that concept. So I made this. No keyword research is perfect. Okay. So one thing every marketer has to keep in their mind is every time you have to reassess the keyword process. You need to practice. Once you have sorted down the keywords, maybe you can filter out the more keywords, get into the depth of it. So I don't think there is any keyword research or the sheet or the filtering part that is called as a perfect. There is no definition of a perfect in the keyword research part. Everyone has their own take on it. Okay. So everyone thinks that this keyword will be a best based on the volume. I have analyzed this and this, all the stats analyzation. But yesterday you asked one question. I will get into that. That also comes into this part. The every keyword research is not perfect. Why does it so that? I will get into that as well. Okay. So, and no tool will be perfectly analyze the traffic potential. So like we talked about the keyword, and there are tools to calculate the volume of and their CPC, but they just give a rough idea. It's kind of like a rough idea. Even the Google Planner has a rough idea. So tools are made by humans. So they serve a specific purpose. They they have a certain database, and based on the database, they will calculate the volume and all sort of information, but that may not be the exact traffic potential of that keyword. Okay. Obviously it will get a decent amount of traffic based on that volume, but that is not exact. Okay. So traffic is something you cannot guarantee, it keeps on fluctuating. So no tool is perfect. So, and best part about SEO is you have tools for almost everything. I will break down all the keyword, like we talked about the keyword research tools. There are keyword research tools as well. There are content marketing tools as well. There are SEO tools as well. There are SEO auditing tools as well. Every term you hear in the SEO, everyone has their sort of a tool kind of thing. Even the headline we put, people people have a trend of putting the clickbait headline so that they could get more views on their blog and views on their YouTube. So there are also the headline analyzer where you just have to simply pull in the keyword and it will auto suggest the headline for you, the clickbait headlines. Right. So best part about tool is you have tools for everything. You do not have to brainstorm your mind. And the worst part is the tool itself. So it is actually my line, nobody has written it. Maybe I should write it. Best part is tool for everything, and worst part is tool itself. Because people are relying on tools, they sound quite lame, when you click on the clickbait titles. They are just for, persuasion. They are just for the views. Okay, they are just for the attention, and also those titles may not justify the content they have written. Okay, so this is the worst part in the SEO part. Okay, in the keyword research part, SEO part, and also SEO is like a myth. Like I said, it took me at least 3 years, so I think it's like a myth, and probably for others as well. Maybe people do not agree, but I kind of take it as a myth, because Google algorithm is like a bait. they do not reveal how exactly the process, how they process the result and give result. We just keep on following what's working for others and figure out the
Okay.
metrics to stay in the search engine. SERP means search engine ranking page. So we just follow the techniques. So usually it results good, but it may not result good. It's not always 100%. It's not a rocket science, like you are a fan of Brian Dean. He also says it's not like a science, he have his techniques, he will share his techniques and he will share the screenshots of them. He has a signature techniques nobody have discovered, like there's a skyscraper techniques. And lately, if you see his blog, he discovered something different. He says now you may not need to make a backlink, rather you focus on the content. We talked about this yesterday. People are
Okay.
making backlinks. So he actually, gave us a proof that, all sort of a screenshot he have shown, and he just want to focus on the content. And later, if you have a informational content, take it like this. If you have a whole sort of a great information in your blog and people have not written it, and maybe your content is good and people will refer your content, so Brian Dean exactly did that. Yesterday, the blog published. I just checked it for out of curiosity because he discovered some new things. And what he did was, he have written some data specific blog. Like if the journalist wants the data, right? So he have analyzed, some data of the social media metrics, how many searches people do on social media, how many people are looking for this, how many users, something like that. He wrote that data. He gathered the information of the Facebook, social media, Instagram, all those, and he written an in-depth blog. And later turns out the Huffington Post is a great for news and all sort of information. Turns out that journalist actually used that data, because according to the Brian Dean, the data shows this. He mentioned Brian Dean and his the company called Backlinko, and actually made a gave a link back to Brian Dean. So that's how it works. If you have a good information, people refer to you, people come to you. Not like you have to, you made a decent amount of content, now you have to look for the links, backlinks for all the, you have to pitch and you have to beg for others to get a link back. And there is also in a term called no follow, do follow. Can you give me a do follow? People beg for do follow links, and people actually pay for PR releases, press releases. So that's not the way. Content should be is always a king and should be the king. So you have to rather focus on the content. Okay, so it's like a bait. So, and also stay informed. Algorithm keeps changing. Like I said, there was a BERT algorithm in 2020, and now there's a new algorithm called, Google Core Web Vital. It is related to the technical aspect of SEO, not like the on-page aspect. So the algorithm keeps on changing, and we have to, adapt with that algorithm. The fluctuation obviously happens when the algorithm keeps changing. So we have to adapt our site according to that. Okay. So. And also we talked about yesterday, focus on the intent instead of just looking for the keywords. I will give you one example of this intent example. I lately discovered this one. Okay, I forgot to click the record button. I think maybe, okay, I have done it. So if I type, you can try from your site. If I type digital marketing in Nepal, there is a one company which pops in the first. Okay, so that is Lone Tree, second one. Okay, this was ranking first yesterday. Maybe today this is ranking here. Okay, so if I click on this part, the Google should be Google should give this Lone Tree a penalty. The way I will show you here. Here's the information, that crucial information that you need to know, how people do it. It is actually ranking. You see it's ranking in the top second. I don't mean to disrespect this company. I know the company, but they call themselves as a digital marketing company and a SEO company, and they have a client. They claim that they have a client, but the way they have put up their website on their own, it's completely like disaster, I think. I mean, maybe Google will penalty. So it takes time to process all those metrics, and Google will soon penalty this site, I think. So the use of keyword research, they made this keyword research like insane. Trying to load, internet is goes. Okay, it is loading. Okay. So slightly it is loading. I mean, you may not see the text. Okay. Now it's full on. So this website has written a blog on digital marketing in Nepal. So obviously digital marketing is a great search term, and digital marketing in Nepal would get this website a rank maybe. So let's assume that, yes, it's a good keyword. And simply, like a layman, I simply use Control F in the loan tree. This company targeted this one as a main keyword. When I go through Control F, did you see the amount of keyword they used? It's 78. Who does that? I mean, can you see the 78, the value here?
Okay, yes, I can see it.
Okay, so there was, I checked the, out of curiosity, I checked the site few days earlier, and it was like around domain authority 21. Obviously, 23. It was 23, and now it's 21. Now it's, getting decreased. The domain authority has been decreased because even though they do the SEO, even though they are a company who is serving a SEO in Nepal, their own website has these kind of a stuffing part. When I say this, not like I am the best, but there are the SEO guys who have myth in their mind, who just follow the blogs and apply it blindly. They do not analyze things. So here 78. Okay, I get it. They have used 78 keywords in their blog. Okay, they can use it. So if I simply, out of curiosity, scroll through this and see the lame techniques they have done. See, here is a term called traditional marketing versus digital marketing. Would sound natural, it sound nice. Okay, it also makes sense. And the way they have put in is traditional marketing versus digital marketing in Nepal. How can they compare? Like, if traditional marketing in Nepal versus digital marketing in Nepal sounds okay. And traditional marketing versus, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and now if you go through here, another lane, inbound marketing versus digital marketing.
Yes.
Oh my God. I mean, inbound marketing also falls on digital marketing. Okay. So inbound marketing versus digital marketing in Nepal. And another one is, what are the benefits of digital marketing? Only digital marketing in Nepal has benefits. Does digital marketing in Nepal work for all type of business? And also, if you see through this content hole, and the title he have put in is digital marketing in Nepal, digital marketing in Nepal. He wants to put everywhere digital marketing in Nepal. At least you can use online marketing in Nepal. That would sound, not like a stuffing. He can easily use his online marketing in Nepal and also rank for the similar keyword, right? See the way they have put in digital marketing in Nepal, digital marketing in Nepal, everywhere, while comparing with digital marketing in Nepal. See, 78 times. I haven't seen this. I felt, disgusted while seeing that people are implementing these kind of strategies. And also I feel sad that unfortunately this site is also ranking at this point. Obviously this will get a penalty for sure, but at this point it is ranking, it is getting traffic, decent traffic. So we should not be doing that. So that's why I said it's a myth. People just blindly implement the ideas and simply stuffing like a 78 times. So that was complete disaster I experienced lately. So focus on the intent. Like I said, this example justifies this. So we have to rather focus on the intent, just instead of just looking for the keywords. Okay, what is the best content that you can write? So write the best content you can write. Obviously, you have to write the best content, not like for the search engine. there's my one, like theme, like a slogan, right? Do not write for search engine, rather write for the people. It's people who search, right? It's the people who make search in the search engine. So you do not have to satisfy the search engine like the Lone Tree did. They just want to satisfy the search engine, and most probably they want to rank for it. So it's like for people it's lame, right? Really going through this article. This article is complete disaster. Whatever effort they have done, it's disaster for me. The reading experience. So write for people, do not for search engine. So that's the overall goal. So now I will jump into the keyword research template, so I could work on it. So in yesterday's example, we have researched the average base camp. So let's go through that. Also, you have asked the questions, right? I remember the question. We have checked the volume of average base camp track and the average base camp hike. Obviously, average base camp hike, like it's a semantic related keyword. So I used average base camp hike yesterday. So going through that both keyword, average base camp track has a greater volume than the average base camp hike, but the competition was, even though the average base camp hike has a low volume, they had a high competition. Why? Why does it happen? Means it means like, let's just say, I will show you on one example other than average base camp track. If I check audio visual keyword in the planner, I know that it has a higher volume. Okay, so it has a higher volume, it has a high competition, and billion searches maybe, see, you can see this amount of searches in here. Okay, so if I type audio visual equipment, it has a, see, this amount of the keywords. So obviously this has a greater search intent than the audio visual. Audio visual means like a generic keyword. So it is like a specific keyword. So it serves a specific purpose. So the usually that is the way it happened with average base camp track is 2 to 3 assumption I can take from that, because the keyword tool shows that average base camp hike has a less volume but a high competition. It's because the user who the way the people are typing in the search engine, they are searching for average base camp track and average base camp hike, but the conversion ratio and the transactional queries happened maybe happened through the average base camp hike. That's why people are actually bidding on average base camp hike than average base camp track. It can also relate to the Google AdWords as well. So that's why the, even though the volume is less, the competition is high, because people are actually sponsoring this keyword, or people are actually bidding on this average base camp hike. So that's why the competition has, why it is happening? Because everyone, average base camp track has a large volume, they have a good search volume, and it has a decent amount of a competition, but nobody is actually looking for average base camp hike. So they wanted to target people like us. Like if I have to select which keyword I should use in my blog, I should obviously go through the average base camp hike. People are also using this average base camp hike keyword because it is getting the more conversion than average base camp track. Okay, that's why. So let's check it. Okay, I do not want to I do not want to make a claim, so let's check it. Maybe my assumption at this point is it also depends upon the season. Let's check it like out of curiosity. Let's see. My assumption at this point is average base camp hike should have a more bidding than the average base camp track. So let's check through the keyword, see how it goes. Average base camp track, I'm doing the keyword resource part. It has a 4.4K volume, keyword difficulty of 45. It is a moderate keyword difficulty, and the results is around this much, and the CPC is 1.03. People are actually, in the AdWords, people are actually willing to pay 1.03 for this keyword dollar. Okay. So if I type average base camp hike here and run through that same tool, did you see the magic? My assumption was correct. Did you see the CPC here? It is 1.10. See, people are actually bidding on this keyword because people think that, everyone is going for Everest Base Camp Trek. Obviously, Everest Base Camp Trek has a higher volume, so we should target that. But maybe people are not using Everest Base Camp Hike, and maybe I will get benefit from that. So people are actually bidding on Everest Base Camp Hike. Even though not organic bidding, they will go through the ads as well. In the organic part from the USA, it is getting 320 as a search volume, which is good for the any traffic. If monthly searches is this much, it may get the lead, but the conversion ratio also has been high for this. So that's why the keyword difficulty is higher than Everest Base Camp Trek, even though they have Everest Base Camp Trek have a higher volume. Did you get the idea right?
Yeah, actually, I got a rough idea.
Yeah. So see, that's how it the keyword tricky part is. That's how it works. Also, the another example, if I can make, is in the search engine. This often happens. It's a tricky part to get it, but once you analyze things, you will get it. Maybe let's just say I am a new company. Okay. So I just have a website only. So I have a website only. I do not have any kind of a marketing effort done. So now I want to have a revenue to my company. So how do I do that? SEO takes time. So I would simply, allocate the budget, certain budget to gain the immediate revenue. Okay. So to gain the immediate revenue, I will, allocate certain budget. Let's just say my budget is around $200 monthly. So I would put in the ad, in the Google ad, I will put in that money for the Google ads only. Okay. So through Google ads, Google ad is the only way where I can get the immediate leads. Okay. So people click on, people do not want to go scroll through the second and third page. People actually want to, rank here, and SEO takes times to, gain. Also the, ranking takes times. There are so many sites competing with each other. So the obvious idea would be, going through the Google ads, right?
Okay.
So, and what happens is, even though my Google ads, even if I through the Google ads, the Google ads may not get me any leads. Okay. Do is people do that, there is a successful company in my niche. Let's just say my niche is tech, and Apple is a great company in tech. Okay. So it's a legal way in the ads. I can simply put Apple as a keyword in the Google ads. Okay. I would target on Apple, like people searching for the Apple. I will simply target Apple as a keyword. Okay. If people simply type Apple here, my ad will be shown, So what it does is, the technique here is I can compete on the already popular brands, so that if my niche matches, like, for example, people who are looking for the banking services, they just need services or banking services, right? So if I type bank in Nepal, so if I bid on this, so let's go through NRB. This is the list of finance. Okay, so this Nepal Rashtra Bank comes at the top. Okay, so I can simply bid on this keyword, and gain leads. It does is, if I type bank in Nepal, it will show up. Okay, so this is the organic result. If I put same keyword and bid on the ad, the keyword will show at the top. And the people those are searching for banking Nepal, they would simply go through that ad, because they just need a banking services, not a brand. People rarely look for the brand. They just need a services. If I'm looking for the mobile, I would simply go through all those kind of stuff. So I can bid on the competitor brand. I can simply, my cost saving process is, I can bid on the competitors brand easily, which are already popular. Their organic search volume is already popular. So I can simply go through that and, drive that traffic to myself. And maybe if I am able to gain 2 to 3% of that Apple's traffic to my website, that would be beneficial for my website. And most likely people also inquiry if I have a similar services. Did you get the idea, right? So that's how the Everest Base Camp Trek has a the hike has a higher competition than that. Okay, so
Yeah.
that is the overall logic. So, okay, let's jump into the stats as well. Stay alert. I will go through the every step. I will go and pull up into the Excel sheet. Okay. So yesterday
Okay.
we talked about few tools. We will go through that and look at my first step. What I would do, even though those tool I also use it, but the my process is here. It's like this. So I would simply go through the Google first and simply type Everest Base Camp Trek. I have to, my overall objective is to get as many as keyword I want. Okay. So I'm making a strategy and I'm making a keyword research part. So I would simply go through that, simply type. And to the bottom, I would, see, I get the keywords. So I would simply copy and paste these keywords into my Excel sheet. People are looking for Everest Base Camp cost. So few of the keywords, good keywords, I think that will work. Everest Base Camp packages means it's a transactional keyword. I can, rank on this. I can bid on this. So this is a good keyword for me. Everest Base Camp for Nepali, that's not keyword because Everest is already in Nepal. So Everest Base Camp 14 days, that is also good keyword, but at this point now I'm not targeting that. Everest Base Camp 2022 sounds good because if I have a departure in 2022, people will obviously land on my website. So that is a good keyword. So decent list. Okay. So then I will pull up the same keyword and go through this. I will obviously send you a Excel sheet of what I have done, the tools I have used, so no worries on that. So just stay alert. So Google Trends. So overall objective of a Google Trends is most people do not use it, but I use it because Google Trends shows the trending data of the keywords. If I simply go through the Google Trends, it shows that Taylor Swift is quite popular in here. Like keyword, the Kim Kardashian, World Cup, and football, American football. People are actually trending on that keyword. See, the trending keyword is Chelsea versus Real Madrid, India. So it is ranking in there. People are making, keep up the latest trending searches. This also helps. Google Trends also helps in making a YouTube channel. So I know the trending searches is Chelsea versus Real Madrid. So I would simply make a video on maybe on that, so it would easily pick up quite well if I make a really good video. Okay, so based on the trending topic, it is for the YouTube part, so you can easily go through that. Also you can select the countries. Okay, so I would simply type Everest Base Camp Trek as a search term. So overall data, it shows the interest over time data. So I get the what kind of searches, is it growing, is it good for me? So I would simply put not past 12 months, let's see past 5 years overall growth, how many people are actually going. Okay, so it took a peak because like I said, it is a seasonal keyword. So it took a peak in January. It's a summertime. So summertime is obviously good for the Everest. So which is good, took a peek in here. So I get the idea of the keyword. It is growing and growing, it's fluctuating, yes, growing. So it is good for me. So if I can find the related keyword, that would be beneficial for my strategy. So Everest Base Camp helicopter tour, it says related queries. People actually looking for Everest Base Camp trek are also looking for Everest helicopter tour. So we can easily do a helicopter tour in here, like not like a trekking. So it was like a trekking, it is like a helicopter tour. But here I find another one, EBC trek. See, this is the hidden gem. EBC trek is the another keyword we want to use it. So other than typing Everest Base Camp Trek, I simply would go through EBC. It's a simple and short keyword. So I would navigate. So these are the other packages, trekking packages. Obviously, they have a separate page, so we will treat like those like a separate page. If I have a blog, I would define a title for this island peak and Mardi, Himal, and Manaslu and Langtang for another topic. So I need to look for Everest only. Okay, so I got one. Good through sources. Then I would go to Incognito. I was signed in here, but there is a difference. Like if you sign in there, it gives a certain amount of keyword, but if you go through the Incognito mode, it will give a different amount of results. So let's see if I pull in any good keyword from here. Okay. Let's scroll to the bottom. I've gotten already 2022 already. Okay. So it gives a similar keyword. Let's see if I could get any different packages, height, 16 days. So only that. Okay. So there's a company already doing ads on Everest. Okay. So far I have gained few keywords. So other than suggestion, I would simply look for the titles if there I can find any good keyword. So this is the good keyword, I think. Everest trekking, short keyword and good keyword. Sometimes I also go through the some meta titles, so if it is relevant. Mount Everest base camp is also good. Trek to Everest base camp. Yes, this is a very good keyword because people may not type Everest base camp trek always. They can simply type trek to Everest base camp because they want to trek. Okay, that is a good keyword. And another one is good keyword. May not type trek only, they simply type trekking. People have a packages on Everest base camp tracking. Okay, so if I could get any few more examples. Trekking to Mount Everest base camp. Okay, it is a long tail keyword. Wow, great. Means long tail keyword has a good potential. Trekking to Everest base camp. Okay, Everest base camp trek itinerary is another good keyword because people looking for the itinerary, we can easily have a itinerary for Everest base camp trek. Good. This is also good keyword, but at this point I am generating few keywords. Okay, top 10 keywords. That should be okay. So I have gone through the Google searches like naturally, gone through Google Trends, through Incognito. I have gotten decent amount of keywords. So for this keyword, I can the hidden techniques I can share you. I can also go through the Amazon.com, because this is not written in a blog. I go through the Amazon.com because Amazon has a diverse like a list of products. So they have it's like a search engine. I treat it as like a search engine. So I can get some hidden gem from here, Everest base camp. So if I can find any camp. Everest backpacks. So if I'm selling a backpack, if I have a merchandise, I can simply, go through that keyword. May not show in the Google searches. Okay. So people looking for Everest base camp might look for a map. See, trek book, trek map. So these are also good keyword if I can include them in my blog. So right now I'm just selling the package. So that's why I'm not targeting the map, but this is a good keyword for making a blog, So Everest base camp, let's say trek book. Okay. So see, this is the hidden gem I was looking for. There is my package in my website, that's Everest base camp. I want to target that. I want to gain leads from that. So Everest base camp trek guide. People looking for Everest base camp trek obviously look for the guides. Also they want to have a guide, means itinerary as well. Everest base camp trek guide. So this is the hidden keyword I was looking for. So I have gone through Amazon as well. See, guide to Everest base camp trek, how to prepare. See, blog title is already there. So this is the blog title I can target. See, very good amount of keyword. Guide to Everest base camp trek, how to prepare, what to take, what to expect. It's kind of like a meta title already. It is a book, but it's like a meta title already. Trekking Everest base camp trek. See, this is also a hidden gem. Trekking Everest base camp trek. Trekking 2 was there, but trekking Everest base camp trek, I never thought. Okay, Everest base camp trek, Nepal is also a good keyword. Trek Everest base camp is also a good keyword. So I can pull in many information, but at this point I'm targeting just top 10 only, it is a good keyword. So I have generated decent amount of list. I can simply go through many. So what I would do is, now I need, I have a brainstorm. I have gone through the suggestion, Incognito, all those stuff. Now I need my Google's tools to, analyze the stats. Okay. So what I would do is simply copy that, and, there is a keyword magic tool. Obviously you can, easily go through that, twin words and all those keyword tool I have mentioned. You can easily get the volume of that. Okay, so there is a, if you don't know any keyword tool, you can simply type keyword tool volume calculation. If you can pull in some tool, see keywordtool.io is a good keyword. I have used it. Keyword everywhere, search volume. Okay, bulk. So this is the bulk tool. If we go through the word stream, we have simply go through them one by one, like average basecamp track will suggest one volume and we have to copy and paste. It's going to take time. So there is a one tool, says keyword search volume.io. Okay, so this will simply show us the information about the volume. Obviously, you not have to use this exact tool. You can easily go through the keyword planner at once. You can simply copy and paste in the keyword planner, which is a lot easier process. You do not have to rely on that. A keyword planner may not suggest a good keyword, but the volume information around that is actually a good one there. So that's why keyword planner is keyword planner. It shows the CPC and all sort of information in there. So right now I am not showing keyword planner. I suppose you already used that.
Yeah.
Okay. So from United States, okay, it's okay, default United States. See, I get the exact volume data. You can simply download it. Okay. Through that free process, you can easily go through that. But right now I rely on this new keyword strategy, create list. I'm creating a list just to paste those keywords at once. Okay, so add keywords. Without a list, I cannot make it. So where is my Excel sheet? Oh, without sheet, I have to simply, go through manually one by one. So I am making a sheet so that I can pull in all sort of information at one glimpse. Okay, from United States, got it. It's analyzing, takes time, little bit of time. So it gives the intent data, like we talked about, seed keyword, volume, keyword density, and cost per click, and competitive density, and the overall search result, and also give the click potential, also gives the top competitors in that keyword and updated list. Okay, so we don't need these. At this point, we are looking for volume, keyword density, and maybe the competition, okay, cost per click or the competitive density. So I got the data. I can simply download this data, but at this point, I'm not downloading, just sorting the keyword by volume, So see, average basecamp track cost has a higher volume than all these average basecamp tracking, average basecamp, track to average basecamp. Even though these are good keyword than this, but since the transaction and the conversion happens through the average basecamp track, people looking for average basecamp track, so that's why the volume is high here. Okay, so keyword density is around 3. So say if you hover through this, see, it's easy. You will need a quality content focused on the keyword search intent. Okay, so if I have to write a blog around this, I can easily rank, because keyword density out of 100 is around 23 only. Okay, if we scroll through below, it's 46. It's possible to rank, but you will need a well structured and the unique content. Well structured mean proper internal linking, proper titles, subheadings. I can easily do that in here and easily rank, but 46 is a high percentage. So if I see if there are none, then 46. So it is a moderate difficulty. We have to structure the content, but we can easily rank on it, but we have to structure the content. Okay. So now I can download the information. So let's download it. And I will simply pull up the volume. Now we can simply put in the competition as well. Okay, competition objective here is to objective here is to target Everest base camp trek, which is my main seed keyword. We talked about seed keyword. This is my main target keyword. I want to target this keyword and the related keyword around that. Okay. So around this, I have researched the keyword tool from Suggestion and Google Trends. I got the data around that. Okay. So, and based on the data, I have looked up for volume and the competition. Okay. So looks like Everest Base Camp Trek cost has a higher volume than all of those. And also its difficulty level is around 23, means it's obviously my go-to keyword. So this is my go-to keyword. Because it has just only a suffix like a cost related information, and I can the main target keyword I want to target, it is already in there because Everest Base Camp Trek whole exact keyword is there, just a suffix cost. So this is my go-to keyword. First, rank 1, it is #1. So second one is simply if we look through the volume information and the keyword difficulty information, I find this keyword fascinating because it has got around 110, which is a good, and also it has a competition of around 0.48, which is beatable, and also keyword difficulty. Other than this keyword around 44, 46 level, I can easily target that. Okay, so here's the I did not look for the keyword competition part in this keyword since we are looking for top 10, but also this keyword is, if I have to short it, this keyword is probably my third keyword after this keyword, after EBC track, because it has 50, which is a decent amount of volume, but the competition is also low. 50, adding of 50 to 110, if I have to make a strategy, I can fill in 3 to 4 keywords and build up the strategy. So this is my rank 1. So EBC track. So second is rank 2. I want to target that. So let's pull in more. Let's look for the keywords. So third is this one, rank 4. Okay. Pull in that information. And my process, I would go through simply this. This is the not a tool, just that for document purposes, I use Grammarly. Maybe you also use it, right?
Yeah, I do.
It's not opening. Okay. It's taking time, so I would simply go to the text. So rank 1, where is my rank 1? So that is the cost. So now I have got filtered the keyword based on your search volume and all sort of information, and my exact keywords is already in there. So here my primary keyword is keyword I have to target is, this is my primary keyword. Also seed keyword as well as the primary keyword. If I have to make a strategy, I want to target this keyword only specifically. I'm just making a blog strategy at this point. But if I want to target this Everest Base Camp Trek only, then my primary keyword is Everest Base Camp Trek as a whole. But my overall goal is to make a good blog. I want to target Everest Base Camp Trek, and I want to rank for that keyword. So my primary keyword is main. This is the main keyword I want to target. So secondary keyword for me is Everest Base Camp Trek cost. These all are secondary keywords, or simply every space camp, these all are, I can put it like a secondary keyword, treat like a secondary keyword. So what I would do is simply, I have to make a title around every space camp track, like, let's just say, what do I put it? I can include this as a title and, make any, okay, so comprehensive guide to every space camp track. So this is a comprehensive guide. This is the title. So I have to break down these as a subheading because I want to target this every space camp track. So simply I would, for comprehensive guide, I would simply have an introduction. This guide is for novice people looking for Everest base camp track. So this is like a kind of an intro. Then I would simply, have my major keyword, the primary keyword that I want to target as a subheading. This is a H2. This is H1. We will get into that. I will share the checklist anyway. So this is my here subheading. So I have lorem ipsum. So these are the dummy text. So I break down these all as a subheading, So average base camp track guide, average base camp track packages, average base camp track cost, all sort of information as a subheading. So if I want to rank just by putting subheading, it do not work for me. EBC track, it may not work for me. So like we said, these are the keywords only, not like a long tail keyword. So we want to make a like kind of like a long tail, just like this. So if I want to target this keyword, my subheading would be like I mentioned, also asked and other like answer the public information, the Quora, like I also explained yesterday. So simply you can manually go through the Quora and simply type in this keyword, what kind of people are searching for that keyword and what kind of queries they are making. So you can easily get the title from there as well. But obviously I want to target this. So I would simply, if I have to know the cost of the Everest Base Camp trek, what would I type? Means what is the cost of Everest Base Camp trek? This may not serve the exact keyword, but Google knows that suffix and prefix does not make any plural and singular. It treat like, let's just say if I have Everest Base Camp package and packages, it does not singular and plural. Google already addressed that this is the similar keyword. Okay, so what is the cost of Everest Base Camp trek? I would simply include the information in here, and while writing I would simply put this exact keyword in the so like description part. So simply I would make that as a title, like Everest Base Camp trek packages. If I have to make a subheading, I can easily make it like this and include this keyword in the description. And another thing is EBC track. Why EBC track? I can simply put it. Why EBC track? Why should I need it? Everest Base Camp track guide. I have to make it long tail because long tail has a higher conversion value. We know it. So Everest Base Camp track guide for beginners. So let's see. These are some my ideas. If I have to look for this exact term in Google, people might be already writing for that keyword. Let's see. Beginner. See, it is a very good title. So my analysis is good. See, they have, the title they have put in is also the long tail keyword, and also they are making it so long. 7 tips you should follow. Means they are targeting that in the title. So this is how we make a blog strategy, overall strategy. So what I can do now is explain the checklist. Now you know how to do a keyword research, how to sort by the their difficulty, how to look for the good amount of search volume, competition, all those information, and you selected a primary keyword, and selected a secondary keyword, and break down into the subheading like a fully structured content. And in the also structure, I'm just not simply targeting those keyword like normally, but I have included some strategies like long tail strategies, I have included in the subheading and structuring the content. Now I will fill in the images, all sort of things to make a complete blog. I would do that. And also I will also take in care that if the difficulty is level, where is that Excel sheet? This is easily beatable, like 23 is easily beatable. But if we are simply breaking down into the subheadings, so which one is the okay? So EBC track is kind of difficult in here. So I have to at least, if I'm getting this much amount of volume, the minimum the content length to beat that EBC track is around 1,000. Simply minimum 1,000. Usually people look target around 800 keyword, but the minimum for this type of competition, the moderate level competition, is around 1,000. Okay, so you can write on that. Now I can share my checklist. So you need that. I will share it for free. So usually people charge this for. I do not charge anything for that checklist. So this is my comprehensive checklist. I regularly, if I have to rank a blog, I would go through this checklist. Okay. So since this is for the keyword part only, since you have taken this class for the keyword only, but this is like a overall package type. I have written SEO optimized writing checklist for you. It's just for you. So you may not know some term, but I will explain it. So you have to maintain this checklist. One keyword or group of related keyword per web page means like every page has the one keyword, one objective. Since like I explained in this website, they want to rank in this digital marketing in Nepal. So they targeted this only. So they have targeted this only in obviously they did a keyword stuffing part, that's their call, but they are targeting this only. So the overall the title also suggests that, and also it has related information around that keyword only. So we have a primary keyword of average basecamp track. So we have only targeting, so I mean the overall targeting process is around keyword average basecamp track related keyword. Obviously this target, if we talked about average basecamp track cost, also this keyword is there, right? So primary keyword is around this. So obviously the overall objective of that one article should be only one. So that's why they have put on their URL, digital marketing in Nepal, to sync with that title. Okay, you are getting at me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so everything should be in sync. So if I go through the URL information / digital marketing Nepal, obviously they want to include the keyword. So they include it in the title. So let's just say most likely if they want to rank, they simply put there into the meta title as well. This title and meta title may not be the same. Okay, in the back end we can easily update this title and not update this title. Okay, so see, they are also including that in the title. So this is the overall nomenclature they have put it. So this is the main keyword followed by their brand. Okay, this is the ideal way they have put it. So that is also in sync. URL is on sync, title is on sync, and also meta description is on sync. And obviously they should also include digital marketing in Nepal in the description part. It is not compulsory, but it works. So lately, Google also, if we do not put a meta description and meta title, Google automatically puts the meta title and meta description, not put, I mean, grabs it, grabs it from nowhere, it can be through the middle part, it can be from the body part, it will automatically grab it. But just to make sure that for the navigation for the people looking for digital marketing in Nepal, they may see the digital marketing in Nepal related keyword, and justify that title, they have put on the meta description and they have included the one keyword. So if I have to ask you the one question here, do you think the meta description is a ranking factor in Google?
Actually, when I studied about this, many SEOs were like, it is not a ranking factor. But for me, I am not sure about this, whether it is a ranking factor or not, because I just heard it from Neil Patel. I'm not sure if he is like saying that it is a ranking factor or not. But
Okay.
for me, like, I do not have any personal suggestion at the moment for it.
Okay, great. So your knowledge is good. At least you have gotten the good knowledge. But most people think that meta description is a ranking factor. It is not a ranking. There used to be a meta keywords as well. So people jump in, put in the keywords in their, meta keywords parts. People, all those people will input the keyword in their meta keywords part. But the keywords is not there since the algorithm changed. So what's ideal is make all in sync. It has to sound natural. Do not just I can simply type like digital marketing in Nepal multiple times in the content, right, meta description, so that my would rank, but that's do not sound natural. So at least make sure that all are in sync. Title is in sync and description is clean. I mean, description has a, let's have a description is just like telling people what this page serve. That's the overall goal. You do not have to stuff keyword in there, but if you include one keyword, all will be in the sync. So this should result good. So it obviously resulted good. Also, I optimized one site here in Nepal. So I did similar. See, it is ranking in the first. So AWS Cloud Services we wanted. So I put it in a meta title and provided by the supplementary. This is the primary keyword I want to target, and this is the secondary keyword. So my nomenclature is that. So I have targeted one keyword here. This is my primary keyword. And another one is, this is my secondary keyword. AWS provider is a secondary keyword. Just to sound natural, I used managed AWS provider Nepal. Have a blog title followed by your brand name or blog name if you have a brand. And while writing the meta description, just make sure that you write a good meta description that is informative to the user, not for search engine, and followed by call to action. If you want free consultation, or since you are a nutrition writer, so free diet tips, or anything like that, make sure you include the call to action. So call to action means that at least it gives an impact to the viewers as well, and it does actually works well. So that is the one checklist. One keyword serve only one page. Okay. Use one or more keywords in your SEO optimized titles. So in the title, we have used multiple, subheadings. So multiple keywords we are using. So that is the one. See, every space camp track is a subheading. This is a subheading, but our exact keywords is already in there. So that is the one. And title should contain the main keyword. I have included, like I said, in digital marketing in Nepal, title is in sync. So that should contain a primary keyword. URL optimize should contain the main keyword and keep it short. So most people, just blindly, put their title in here. So it's gonna take so much long. If it is a long URL, it will show up like this. So this is not. Let's just say digital marketing trends in Nepal in 2022. I want to write that blog like digital marketing trends in Nepal 2022. It is a good URL, like not like it's a bad URL, but it is a long. So I would simply, digital marketing trends. So this is my overall URL to keep it short. This sounds like a phrase. This is a keyword. So it sounds natural. So I can simply, in the title, I can simply type digital marketing in Nepal for 2022. I can simply do that. But, in the URL, I can simply, I have to include one phrase that I'm targeting. That is digital marketing in Nepal or digital marketing in trends. Okay, you got the idea. So that is the one. URL optimized. Meta description should contain the keyword and should be informative. And content length minimum for the moderate level difficulty, minimum content length is 1000. That I have researched and I know it has resulted. So I'm sharing it to you. So this is like a key information I'm giving. So another thing, it worked for me. It is working. Keyword in the first 100 words. This is like nobody tells this, but in the first 100 words, if you can include while giving an introduction, if you can include that main primary keyword in the first 100 word paragraph, it would result good to you, because all are in sync. This is in sync, this is in sync, and in the 100, you are talking about that keyword. So that sounds pretty natural and good, and you should include that. Okay. So H1, one article, one H1 per page, and H1 should contain the main keyword. I have included. This is for SEO part. Maybe you have, gone through the all Udemy course. You know that only one H1 should be in the like in the blog. Okay, so only one H1 means the title. See, if I inspect this and see the H1, so this is the H1, only one. People have the multiple H1. They want to target, they want to rank quick, so they have a multiple H1 oftentimes. So if I analyze this site, see, did you see the blunder mistake here? They are going everything to rank on this keyword stuffing. They are doing, they are putting a double H1, so this is like a blunder. They will penalty, Google will also penalty. See, that's what I am talking about, the checklist. Only one H1 should be there. Means if we are structuring the content, this will be the H1, like I said, and this will be the subheading. H2 will be the subheading. All those kind of below information should be the H2. Means we have to maintain the hierarchy like only one H1 and multiple H2 and H3. Okay. So this is the overall hierarchy. We have to maintain that hierarchy. This blog includes the 2H1. That is not the ideal process. We can have a multiple H2 and H3, but title should be only one. So if they are, this is also in H1 and this is also in H1. What is the purpose? They are just duplicating the same title. If the title is already there, why are they repeating in here? So does not make any sense. Just want to, post that URL, double H1. So this is a blunder. So you have to avoid that. I've included in the checklist. So I will share that checklist. Now the time is running out. I think we are at 8:45 a.m. in here. So I will share this today, and further we will discuss about this. So with in-depth example, I will show you. So tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
So any questions from today? How is it today? Gotten any information you are looking for?
I have a question. Could we just go to the primary keyword list that you built before?
Okay.
Not this one. The one that contains those
Okay.
volumes too.
Okay. So this is the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So here you said that we have to target Everest Base Camp Trek. Okay.
Yeah.
But if I would think like in terms of choosing keywords over here, like to match the searcher intent, I will also choose track to average base camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can obviously choose straight to every space scheme. Yeah.
So then can we just target that keyword too?
Okay, so your question is kind of it's a like question is kind of off, I would say. I mean, the overall objective, that's why I put on the objective. Like if I have to target this Everest, like trek to Everest base camp, yes, it is related to this keyword, but the overall, my objective is I want to include this exact keyword I want to target. The overall objective is not, okay. So trek to Everest base camp, I would, if I have to structure this, I have to target this as a main keyword.
Okay. And what about this blog post? Like you said that that this blog post must be at least of 1,000 words.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like how do you analyze it from different websites?
Yeah. That is a great question. I was actually, wanting that question. So if you are using Semrush, and the rule is like not just a rule. I mean, if the keyword difficulty is around 40 to 70, that is a moderate difficulty level. Okay. So for moderate difficulty level, you need at least a minimum of 1,000 words. That is like it's not like a overall guideline, but based on the the marketers I have researched, I have gathered that the moderate difficulty requires at least a good amount of a content, And also, like if you go through the Google, I will send you the link. At least, they say that thin content, if you type Google in the thin content, people are usually in the services page, people just put the 300 related word, 300 around keyword in their, services part. So that is not the ideal way. At least for the search engine to rank on that page, you need at least minimum of 800 word. Even in the services part, you need 800 word. And for a blog with a moderate difficulty, that's the 1,000. It's not like a SOP or thing, but the marketers, the way the competition is, the 1,000 keyword is resulting good. So that's why I'm suggesting at least minimum of 1,000. Okay.
Okay. And another question would be that I have like a major difficulty, which I had also in the past. That is like selecting the primary and secondary keywords. Sometimes I would just select a keyword that was a misfit actually. What I mean? Because I had like I don't know why am I making this silly mistake over and over again of like differentiating between primary and secondary keywords.
Okay. So to make it easy, I mean, there is no like a clear like a SOP to select the primary or secondary keyword. But to make it easy, think like this, take it easy. Like primary keyword means you have a blog in mind, and you know what your target audience is, what people are looking for. You know the overall objective of that blog, what information you want to put into that blog. So what is the target means you have to only one target, means this blog should serve this only. Let's just say if I'm putting this average base camp packing list, so this should serve only one purpose. This should have only one information about this average base camp tracking gear list. It has a packing list only. Comprehensive average base camp packing list. It has a packing list only. Okay. So it has related. It has a related information about average base camp. It may have, but overall blog had a only one information. Like target is only one packing list. So that's how you select a primary keyword. And also